And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved, the Mega Factory. Well, we just had a growth spurt. I've been moving this along steadily here, and we just had a growth spurt where it grew back into here. So yeah, every once in a while, the specific cryo that you're fighting will have a growth spurt, because there are 8 cryo spawners all around the C5, and they don't all grow at the same time. That would be way too much for the game to actually process, because they're growing just thousands and thousands of these cryo blocks. So they kind of just go along, and they, one will grow for 30 seconds, then it stops, and the next one will grow, and the next one, and the next one. And it just sort of daisy chains around, and eventually it comes right back to where you're fighting. And so the reason I'm keeping this setup like this is the further we go in, the more and more this thing is going to push back as we grow. So you need to keep your defenses going all along the line. Otherwise, when it grows, and it could have a big growth spurt where it grows right up to the wall, or there are times when it can really grow fast. So keep your defenses going, and that way you can fight it as soon as it starts growing. Now, some of you may not like the super glowiness of those dazzlers and other things like the conduits and stuff like that. So there's a command that you can do. I believe it's detail bloom, and that will disable blooming, and which will help the next time one of these things fires. You'll see the difference. It's a pretty dramatic difference, so it should be obvious what that does. I'm going to put a lancer there so we can continue our line. There's another one. So you can see we don't have that super bright action going on here, and it allows you to see a little bit better. So that is the detail bloom setting that you can set. Use it or don't. That's entirely up to you. Whatever you want. These cryo bombers have done a great job clearing out that little branch, but you'd think that they would know enough to clear out this little side over here. Unfortunately, they don't seem to want to do that, so I'm gonna put one on this side and see if it sees it. I honestly don't know. You can see the angles that it's looking at, but I don't know how it decides where to look. I just have no idea. So we'll set that there and hope for the best. Alright, I've got the Lancer going, so now we can make some progress here finally. Oh, we got the melter going crazy here. So what I'm thinking of doing actually is setting up a dazzler, and just having a dazzler right here and have this thing fire down once right through here, and that would help clear that one, and that one. But it's a lot of power, and I don't think I have a dazzler actually built. So let me see if I can't build one of those really quick. Dazzler turret. Craft. I might as well craft a couple of these, and that way I'll have them on me. I'm going to take those away. I'm going to put a dazzler right here. And granted, the dazzler, not even close to enough power. It's 250,000 power, and this isn't 250,000 power. But it will eventually get powered up, and it will eventually fire. So that is the important thing. Build it now, and it'll drain a lot of power at first, but it will help. I'm gonna build those out here. See, it's charging up, it wants to fire, and it's slowly building up its charge. Let's back away here. Slowly building it up. So I'm going to take out the melter for now, and that way all the power, 1600 power per second, will be able to get pumped through here. Okay, so we are good on that. And once it charges, it'll fire, and that will give us a little bit of a corridor to dig through here, because I kind of want to build a whole bunch of melters. I want to go through that line and just build a ton of them in there and see if we can't do some progress a little bit faster. Well, we're almost there. And as such, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to see no progress has been made, so I'm going to build one up here. While that is charging, I'm going to put one there, and let's middle mouse click that. I'm going to put one here and here, and see if this is better. I'm going to put 5 or 50 of those in there. See if they can't clear out some of this. I mean, this is a major block. This goes back a ways. And I'm running low on power, so I might want to charge up Arthur again. Go, Arthur. Oh, he's almost there. He's charging. I wish it was a little faster, but we don't have a system yet to do that. Ooh. Block those up while I can. So this will tear right through the very center of this section here, and should clear out a lot of this. There it goes. Should give me a good boost to how fast I can dig through there. Of course, the remaining spot is all of the rest of that cryo that's sitting in our way. But this dug quite a long ways. You can see way back there. This should speed us up quite a bit. I'm gonna break that. I wanted it to fire once. Otherwise we would be sitting here for 10 more minutes trying to wait for that thing to charge back up again. So, with that, let's see how far we can go. Okay, right up to here. This is sort of where the cryo is the worst. Okay, I am going to add, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we can't put one here, unfortunately. But we can put one here. Oh, whoa, no, see, I didn't want to be on the cryoplasm. Oh no, see, I didn't want to be. Okay, with that, let's amplify that and build ourselves a little bit of a barrier so the cryo doesn't actually clog it. And then to get rid of that cryo, I want to do some, see if I can get a lancer in there to clear out some of this stuff on the bottom. It'll do it in a radius, so as soon as it tries to clear stuff on the top, I can take it out. Okay, that's all cryo in there. Yeah, see, I want it to wanted to take out the stuff that's in my way here. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little tricky to get in there. Not sure how it's choosing. Okay, well, that's progress. Because I wanted to get something going in here, but all this cryo that's, oh man, oh, it's so slippery. Wow, stuff is cold. Yeah, I don't really see a way. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get the melter going, because I don't want any more right in there. Okay, so if I put, this is gonna get really, really ugly. I'm gonna put a melter here with a lens, and oh, I need some blockage there. Otherwise the cryo would just run right over and block my lasers. And we're gonna put a melter here. And that should really carve out a whole lot of space in there. It's not perfect, but these things will fire and clear out a ton of that cryo that's in there, which should help us out. And then I can come back with lancers, and I want a melter right back on top of there. There we go. There is a dazzler on the right side, clearing all that out. This one should fire soon. As soon as he... There he goes. And here comes the beam. Clear all that away. Creates little domes at first, and then it slowly works its way out. I could put another melter right here and go even faster with it. The more melters that you can power, the better, just because every time this thing fires, I mean, it's going to use a massive amount of power. So the more cryo that you have in the way, the better. So the more you can melt, the faster, the better. I gotta look to see what I can do about getting some freeze-on injection going on here. That would be ideal. I'll eventually need them when I fight the cryo. I have 200 more empty fuel rods. I'm gonna probably have to go down and grab the fuel rods that have been processed. And pick up the primed ones that are good to go. Look at that, making some good progress. So yeah, it's just a methodical sort of system. You just have to go through and continue the process all the way to the cryo spawner, which, as you know, is 320 blocks from the C5. and we will make some progress here shortly. Once the melters have kind of run their course, that's when I put the lancers around, and that cleans up all the little stuff that the dazzlers miss, and it allows me the clean, nice little system that I've got going on here. So it just takes some time. I mean, it's nothing special. But it is time consuming, and when you're recording videos, I try to, keep the time short between episodes, just so I can get more episodes recorded in a single play session. Whoa. Okay, that's a really bad place to be standing. So this one is going strong here. He's got a lot of cryo to dig out there. So do these, boy. There's a lot of cryo up in here. Let's bounce out of there. I don't want any cryo falling on my head and then giving me hypothermia. Oh, man. Oh, the floatiness. Killed by the floatiness. Death by floaty. I'm going to take some power. Wow. That was brutal. Alright. Well, might as well get my bearings while I'm up here. Ooh, let's go look to see if we've got... I replaced 2 hoppers on my imbued blocks with the 2000 slot hoppers, hoping that we will have a lot of those to choose from. So it looks like this one's got almost 2000 in it. This one should have 2000 in it, so slowly working in. All right, we are making some good progress on that. The more the merrier. So if I have a few on me, if I dump those in, that will max that out. And that will max out all of the pipes, which is good, because then I can pick up all of those. So now I've got plenty of imbued blocks to make the cryo bombs. And I've got a lot of cryo bombs already. I mean, those cryo bombs that I set up to build are already finished. So I've got over 1,000 cryo bombs ready to go. So I might want to see if I can just set up, instead of doing the Dazzler, Lancer melter system, just set up some cryo bombs, some Falcor bombers, and see if I can't chew through that. But those are really sort of aimless and directionless. It's hard to set up something that works really well. And speaking of that, I want to go to the cold caves, and then I want to go to the toxic caves, because I need to grab any more fuel that might be done, because I need quite a bit of fuel to charge and power the magma bore. So I want to set up a good amount that's ready to go. Oh, what do we have here? We have nobody. We have no power. We have 0 power in here. Okay, that is a problem. So how about a little bit of power for you? That is a big problem. Wow, look at the drain on that. I had no idea. Okay, more power. We need more power. How do we get more power? Well, I had no idea these were so power hungry. Why are these bouncing back and forth here? Yeah, the batteries are just not able to push enough power. Okay, let's charge back up. And this is charged back up. I think these need a little bit bigger buffers when you've got the bulk cargo lift in there. I think they need a little bit more of a buffer. Okay, how many? Yeah, we don't have very many of these running right now, which is unfortunate. But we have 100 there and 100 there. We are out of empty fuel rods, which is a problem. Look at all the uranium dioxide we've got going on in here, though. We've got tons and tons of it ready to go. So we should have plenty to get those things running. Yeah. These 127, divide that by 8, and you're looking at... Oh... Actually, that's not that many. But now I got 300 fuel rods. So I am thinking I'm going to put another 10 in there. You got plenty of coolant, which is great. But yeah, I needed more power up in here. Boy, that power was getting low. Now, how about these? Yeah, this whole system is going now. Everybody needs uranium. All right, well, that did that. I'm going to have to look at how to deliver some more power to here. I think maybe I can just do this. And then beam it in like that. And that is a light. So let me take that away. There, that one should be good. The other one, a little more difficult. Well, I could put a battery right there with the laser right there. Lensed. There. A little bit more power. Twice as much power able to go into there now. I was getting pretty low on power. My chlorine is... Yeah, I've got lots of chlorine. Not concerned with chlorine. It's all about uranium right now. Trying to move all this uranium. Yeah, it takes 2 full minecart loads to actually make 1 yellow cake, so it's a very demanding process for sure. I'm glad I came down here. Good times. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.